channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel for the new videos update. So in this tutorial, I am going to teach you about NVL, NVL2, NULLIF and COALESCE in Oracle SQL PLSQL interviews question. Because since this is one of the most important interview question, so you must be aware of this question and how to present in the front of the interviewer. So I have mentioned all these points in the description, so you can jot the points into your word and you can collect this point and you can practice this point and practice the execution of the query. So in this tutorial, I have also shown the screenshot of practical execution of my query. So all the four section of the query with the screenshot. After the execution of this get over, I will just show you the live examples and the live execution in the Oracle SQL Developer. So how it's execute and what is the output. So you not need to worry. So let's start this tutorial now. So it is most frequent question asked for PLSQL Developer and Oracle production support interview question and answer. Every company is asking this question. Introduction deals with NVL also, NVL2 also, NULLIF and COALESCE function. So below function are also called as single row function which provide the result for row. They are called as a Oracle function which replace the null value to the specified value. In other words, one can say that this function is built for dealing with the null values. Developers are using this function for data analysis and processing. It is also called as built-in function. Decode is the specialized version of NVL and NVL2. Decode can be substitution for NVL and NVL2. NVL, it is said to be the SQL general function which checks the first parameter value. If the first parameter value is null, then it will return the second parameter as output. NVL expression1 and expression2. It converts the null value to the actual value. Expression1 and expression2 is having the same data type. If the expression1 which is having the source value as null, then it will replace by the second argument and call as target value. It converts the null value to the not null value if the second expression is not null. It accepts the for data type like character, number, date, and time. It is most popular general function in the SQL. It will hold up two input values, and if we try to provide then more than two input values, it will provide you an error while the execution. This function will be returning the first not null in the search expression. It is used in the Oracle but not used in the MySQL and SQL server. It is used to replace the null, void, empty and zero. Postgres does not support NVL. Every column has same data type to avoid error. It is faster than COALESCE function. It is evaluated once, but COALESCE function is evaluated several times. NVL2. It is said to be the SQL general function which takes the first input parameter value. If the first input parameter value is not null, then it will return the second parameter value. Otherwise, it will return the third parameter value. It is extended version of the NVL. According to the Oracle data type, first expression will be any data type, whereas the second and third expression will be any data type except long. If the second and the third expression are having character or numeric data, then there is a possibility of implicit conversion. If the data type does not undergo implicit conversion, then error is thrown out during the result. If the first expression is having data type, then the second expression will convert its data type as character through implicit conversion and return varchar2 in the character set. If the first expression is having numeric data type, then the second expression will convert its data type on the basis of high precedence of data type through implicit conversion and will return high precision data type. NVL will return the second and third expression value depending on the value of first expression. If the first expression value is null, then it will return the value of third expression. If the third expression is not null, it will return the second expression. If the expression one is not null, then it will display the second as expression as out. If the expression is null, it will display the expression 3 as out. This function will hold the 3 input parameters. If we try to provide more than 3 input values, it will provide an error. It will returning the value after not null expression. So in this picture, I have mentioned one query, that is select NVL x, y as output from null. So first parameter, that is x, which is not null. So output here is x. In the second picture, select NVL null b as output from dual, second query. So here the first expression is null. So it has displayed the output as b. In the third picture, here I have mentioned in the string null, so it will be considered as the output as null. In the fourth, both I have mentioned select null as output from without any single inverted comma, so it will display the null. In the fifth picture, select NVL commission 02 sal 20 plus sal 20 into NVL commission 0 annual salary from employee. So here salary will be displayed from the employee table. NVL will display if the commission first parameter expression is null, then it will display the 0. Otherwise, it display the first expression value. So here query ename sal NVL commission 0 sal plus sal into NVL commission 0 monthly salary. So here the monthly salary will be displayed by the commission of adding sal plus sal into null commission 2, and so this 14 rows have been selected. So in the picture 7, first expression is not null, so it will display the output as 1. In the 8th picture, the first expression is null, so output will display as a second expression as per the rule. In the picture 9, the first expression is not null, which in display the decimal value, that is 1.56. In the 10th picture, the first expression is null, so it will display the second expression, that is 2.78 as output. So here NVL 1, 2, 3 expression I have considered, but as we know that NVL accept only the 2 expression, so it will throw an error invalid number of arguments. So in this example is related to NVL2. So in NVL2, select NVL2 x, y, z as output. So first expression is not null, so it will display the second expression as the output, that is y. In the NVL2, first expression is also in the string null, so it will display the output as a y. So in the third picture, NVL2, the first expression is null and the second expression is y, so it will display the third expression, that is null. In the fourth picture, first expression is x, second expression is null, and third expression is z. First is not null, so it will display the second expression, that is null. In this NVL2, select ename sal commission NVL2 commission sal plus commission. If the commission is null, then it will display the sal. Otherwise, it will display sal plus commission. So 14 rows has been displayed. In the NVL2, 1, 2, 3, 4 as output from dual, because it's NVL2 only accept 3 expression, 3 input parameter. So it will pop an error, that is invalid number of arguments. In the picture number 7, so 3 decimal value considered 6.857 4.6. So it will display the first input output as a first expression, which is not null. That is, no, it will display the second expression, because since first expression is not done as per the rule. So we will check and we will go through the NULLIF and COALESCE function. So nullif, it is said to be SQL general function. It will compare the first input parameter with the second input parameter. If both the first and the second input parameter values are same, then it will return as null as value. Otherwise, it will return first input parameter as. So nullif expression1, expression2. COALESCE function, it's said to be a SQL general function. It will return the first input parameter which is null in the given input parameter. COALESCE expression1, expression3, expression. It checks the first expression which is not null, then return the first expression as output. Otherwise, it will return the another expression in the ordered list which is not null. It will return the first not null in the order. COALESCE biggest example is that is take multiple alternate values for enumeration. It accepts n number of parameter expression of input value. It is used in the previous version like Oracle and 10G, 11G, 12C. It is similar equivalent to if and else function. It is comparing each and every expression one by one. If expression is not null, then output is equal to x. Else if expression 2 is not null, then output is equal to y. Else if expression is not null, then output is equal to z. Else if expression 4 is not null, then output is equal to a. Else if expression 5 is not null, then output is equal to not indif. It is just like a case statement. Select choice, COALESCE, choice 1, 2, 3, 4 as output from dual. Select choice case when choice is not null, then choice is equal to choice 1. Case when choice 2 is not null, then choice is equal to choice 2. Case when choice 3 is not null, then choice is equal to choice 3. Else choice 4 int. Select null if x as output from dual. So output is null. Select null if x, y as output from dual. So first output is y. Select null if null x as output from dual. So output is inconsistented data type got car. Select null if null x as output from dual. So picture is null. Select ename as expression 1, length job expression 2, nullif length ename length job output from job. So if the first expression and the second expression that is 5 5, so output is null. Otherwise it display the 5 here, 4 8 4 5 5 6 6 8 6 5 7 5 6 8 6 5 7 5 5 5 7 5 7 5 6 5 5 null 5 5 null 4 7 4 6 5 14 rows are selected. So select column x y z a b. So first expression is not null, so it will display as a first expression, that is output as x. If the first expression is null, but here it in a string, so it will display as a null. If the first expression, second expression is null, so it will display the third expression, that is z. If the first three expression is null, so it will display the fourth expression which is not null, that is a. If the first four expression is null, it will display the fifth expression, that is b. Select ename class com cell 10 commission from EMP order by commission. So commission will be in the order by, so it is from ascending to descending. And COALESCE function, if the commission is not null, then is display as a value, otherwise it will pass to the cell value. If the cell is also null, then it will pass to the 10. Here nothing has been 10 because commission and cell value is not null, so nothing in this 10 record has been displayed. So here COALESCE function first parameter is null, but it is in the string, so it will display as